today.
I haven't even started now. Alright, now I started. Alright. I'm streaming.
What is up, everyone? My name is Moist Critical. Today we're starting up our own podcast.
You're fucking dry. You're nothing but moist.
Voice.
You're anything but moist. You're dry as shit. Drier than a fucking stale biscuit. You know damn well
Okay,
you are
no.
dry as fuck.
Voice.
Alright. Alright, welcome everyone to the 5th annual podcast. Basically the last podcast we're having in 2022.
Podcast. That is it.
That is like the very last podcast for today, for this year.
Yeah.
Shut up.
For the entire series, this will be the last podcast.
Yeah, this will be the last podcast for this year. I have some certain topics readied up. I'm here with my 4 co-hosts, Sui, Juro, Dravenor, whatever the hell your name is, Breadless Loaf. Alright. Y'all want to introduce yourself? You want to say hi or something?
Bye,
Alright.
stream's ending. Alright, see ya.
Alright. Alright, I'm about to end the stream now. Alright, good night.
Stream ending. That's it.
Guys, woo!
There
So
he
that's
is.
about all.
It's all the time you get. Alright.
That's about it.
Alright.
Get the full version over at Spotify.
Please please look at Spotify, pay for a membership, and then you'll get to see the entire podcast. That's it.
Speaking of, this podcast can be found on Spotify.
Thank you for that
Link
plug-in.
is in this. Link is in the description.
Funny enough, that is
Shut up,
it is
dude.
in the description.
So, anyways, continuing on the
Now,
actual podcast.
moving on to the actual podcast. Anyways, so okay, I had some topics ready up over the week, and excuse me, I had popcorn.
Dude.
Anyways,
Shut the fuck up.
fuck off. You can. The only thing you contribute is more chaos to it.
During a moment.
Zero moments. Alright, so I had this first topic readied up. So how was your Christmas or your year-end party?
It is December 19th. I haven't had Christmas. What time zone are you guys living in?
No, it's the one we had at school. We can talk about.
Oh, you
that.
mean the year-end party, Christmas
ye-
party, whatever it's called.
yeah,
That thing.
yeah,
Anyways,
whatever the fuck that is.
the Christmas party it has been. I don't know. I'll let Sui. Sui, do you want to go first?
I saw a white wearing cat ears.
Wait, what was that? Was the question?
You're about how was your guys' Christmas party?
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
mixed feelings.
Dude.
Mixed feelings. First, it's fun.
Former looked really fat.
Can we not mention names
Christmas-
in this fucking?
Cheer you ass. We're trying to keep it. We're trying to keep it contained.
You will refer to me by my Discord username.
We're trying to keep our secret identities. Come on, bro.
I'm sorry.
We're
I'll
not.
keep my mouth.
We're not mentioning anyone out of this podcast.
We're not mentioning it. We're not mentioning anyone else.
Otherwise,
We're not
Otherwise,
We're keeping everything in this podcast contained. Everything that is in the podcast stays in the podcast,
Basically,
Alright.
and nothing from the outside will come in.
We will not
Anyways.
gossip of one person. We will just talk about what we have in mind. Alright.
Okay, man.
Speaking of which,
Are you eating popcorn still?
yes.
Christmas party was tiring. Fun but tiring because I had to do a lot of stuff. A lot of improvised stuff.
There's the only takeaway from that.
Aren't you like the
Yeah.
host or something?
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole
Yeah, he was the host for their section.
Yeah,
Mhm.
with what you wore. Yeah, definitely you are. Oh, fuck! I need to change the screen. There it is.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
At the host, and then since the officers didn't really explain some of the games. I had to make a demonstration of it from the class, and I had to explain it a lot. Then I had to bring in some equipment needed. There are no microphones.
So we're carrying their whole section right here.
Yeah,
Single-handedly
then-
carry the Christmas party.
and then afterwards, I remember there was a concert. They also borrowed some, specifically the microphone.
Your shit was
Because
a lot more
they
fun
did
than
not
our
have-
Christmas party. That's all I can say.
Oh, what happened in this?
Mine was chaotic and boring, I would say. For one, I was actually like, our Christmas party starts at like 2, right?
Yeah.
I was already out by 8 and then was practicing up until like 11.
Oh yeah.
I was a dancer of the I was a performer for our Christmas party, but then
Yeah, I did mention that.
Oh, yeah.
the
Did you dance?
basically the entire dance that we did for PE, and it was absolutely shit. I didn't like it.
Oh, I almost couldn't join the after party.
Yeah.
It's I look like we practiced so hard to the point that my knees won't was like sore the entire day. I even danced during that time, and it was way worse.
And afterwards, afterwards we were standing outside for a while, waiting
Yeah.
waiting back home.
Yeah,
move.
basically. So basically, it was really, really boring for us because, well, yes, they were setting up a couple of games for us, which was quite fun. Maybe I would say. The dance itself, the performance was underwhelming because
Ah.
despite the amount of hours that we practiced for our dance, it was heavily underwhelming, and I didn't like it.
Dang.
Mm.
No one even like bothered clapping for us. No,
What?
Sad.
Really?
it was
That's
awful.
sad.
It was awful, dude. Not like 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Would not recommend standing up the whole day.
I
Well-
I would rather recommend that over anything else.
We sure
Boring
Zero.
is-
I saw during the Christmas party that you had your own. What is that? I don't know. Performance? Is it a performance? I would say so.
He has his own
No, you-
performance. I never saw that.
No,
Just he was doing no, not really a performance, not really an actual performance. I'm saying that because he was doing headstand push-ups at the side to some people.
oh, I was part of the audience.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
he was impressing some ladies. I see.
No, it was men, Lemo.
Yeah, it was men.
It was men, dude.
Even better.
I know, right?
You're the Sigma Chad.
He's a Sigma and a Chad. Ooh.
This is
He's a Sigma and a Chad separately.
Sigma
Ooh.
Chad. So, Jared,
Yeah.
Autism squared.
tell us about the story about you doing handstand push-ups.
Yeah, come
And what was that about?
I feel like he's not gonna share any of this.
I'm outside.
So
Come
share.
on, Zero.
So come on, share this entire story of yours of what happened.
All right. You want to know the story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, a truck
I had
ran
your
by.
mom as a bitch.
Oh, what?
I had your mom as a bitch.
Wow.
Somehow I don't know why I turned you into a co-host, but you know what? You're here.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What'd you?
Yeah,
Right.
you're a co-host for some reason. I just don't know what reason that is.
Yeah,
Zero.
why did you bring him in?
Hey,
I
Zero, tell me something I don't know.
You know, I have bitches. That's what I know.
Well, he did say tell him what he doesn't know. He knows that one already.
Okay, you want to know? You want to know the story behind that?
What is it?
Sure.
Yeah, basically.
I was full. I just got done eating carbonara.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, carbonara tastes like it tastes like cum. It's like when you
Out of everything you can
Dang.
describe it with.
Dang,
it's like a
man.
heaping amount of mayonnaise slapped onto the carbonara, and they just mixed it with
Was
the.
it? Was it homemade?
It was homemade.
What? Seriously? Dang.
Doesn't
That
seem
sucks.
like
Zero.
homemade if it's
Zero.
just pasta
Zero,
and fucking
just saying.
mayonnaise.
Jiro, just saying, you were sitting next to the guy who made the carbonara.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, you were the one who made the carbonara?
No, it's Raphael.
Oh,
Was
Raphael.
that?
Well, who the hell?
Oh no, I
Was
was
that?
eating
Keep
it
that
in
out
a
of
different table. I was eating the carbonara in a different table.
Uh,
Oh.
Yeah, when I got done, I think I was sitting beside Raphael, but that's besides the point, fellas. Now, I told Jared, hey Jared, what if I do handstand push-ups
Jared.
mhm.
in the middle of the classroom? So he answered, yeah, sure, why not? So I did.
Oh my
Though it took
god.
me like 3 attempts to finally balance myself, to finally get my legs up in the air, and then do the handstand push-ups. And that is it.
Every male was looking at you
Podcast.
creaming their fucking pants.
Podcast over.
Every man has extra carbonara in their pants now. Nice.
But yeah, the carbonara tastes like shit.
Is it
Sorry,
just,
Raphael.
was it just fucking pasta and mayonnaise?
Dude, make your own carbonara then. Should have brought your own carbonara.
Carbonara's pretty nice.
If someone cooks for me and it tastes that bad, I want you there to eat it.
Dude.
Jiro reeks of Andrew Tate.
Cooking
Oh my
Gordon
God.
Ramsay. If your food is shit, then don't fucking cook.
That's the energy I got from Jiro, but I guess that's a
Yeah,
fair
if you
story.
can't cook for shit, then might as well work the we might as well work in the dumpster.
But yeah, I get the story. Like basically, he did a handstand. That's about it. Every
That's
man.
about it. Yeah, someone asked him to do it.
It's just
Mm.
basically how I
That's
would do
me.
as a hobby. Just do it out of nowhere.
It just feels like it. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Out of autism. Out of his autism acting up.
Every guy wanted to see so they can cream.
Mm-hmm.
Basically saying he did a handstand because he was
My
autistic.
neurons in my cerebral cortex were acting a little crazy.
The voices in my head kept telling me do a handstand.
The intrusive comes one, and so I did.
Personality number one took over and did it. Now,
Yes.
I did mention that Bread was in here. So, Bread, would you like to tell us your
Yeah.
story about your Christmas party?
How was your
Mhm.
Christmas party? You were fairly silent. I'm gonna be honest, even for someone like you.
No, I'm not done.
Okay. Okay.
Bitch.
I'm not done. Let me talk.
All right, fine. Go take the fucking mic.
And the beat away. Okay. What do you think about Elvis? Have any of you seen Elvis?
What's that? Stop. We can't talk about that.
Alright.
We
my
can't
bad.
talk about actual people here. No, you can't.
The buff dude with the JoJo hat reference.
Who's that?
The guy
Oh.
who wore a JoJo hat. So I seen the guy with this. I can't say the name. I wanted to, but I can't.
And no.
I think I know. I
Stop.
think I know.
Come on, make an honorable mention.
We need to refrain that.
If I make an
People
honorable, if I make a mention here, it's not gonna be honorable.
Wait,
True.
who was it?
It's the guy.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, see, so he knows who I'm talking about.
I know.
Yeah, the guy with the cat ears.
No, not really, not that guy. The guy that has that blue jacket.
Mr. Hacker. Mr. Hacker.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Hacker
what-
type vibe.
Uh,
He looks like he could have a mullet soon, but doesn't look cool enough for that one.
It's not cool for a moment.
Oh, okay, all I'm saying is that the JoJo hat, good.
It is what it is.
Cool. It's cool.
It is what it is.
About him as a whole.
Bro, why is the Joestar family celebrating Christmas at our school?
Oh my God.
Might as well, you know. Speaking of which, Brad, go on with your story.
Yeah, what about you?
Shoot. So there's this dance competition and I lost in the first round.
Yes. Oh yeah, right, you did.
And they should have done the gritty.
Bro, it wasn't the gritty that
No,
made me lost.
he missed the gritty. He
No,
missed.
I was doing a ballet dance with another dude, kind of gay but no homo.
Okay, wait.
But-
Can I tell the story? Can you tell the story?
Sure, you can go for it.
Okay, so basically there was a newspaper dance competition.
Oh, that's
which
the
is
same.
which is like
That's the same game we had in the first one.
yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure everyone also did. But yeah, there was a newspaper dance, and then Red over here was with a partner. Is a male partner, a friend of ours that I won't mention again. But yeah, they were and they lost the first round because he was dumb enough not to keep his feet inside the newspaper when the newspaper was at full size, by the way.
What?
When there was enough space for both of them to fit.
So they
I
purposely
don't
lost that
know,
one.
man.
Okay, I was just not paying attention because I was too dizzy from all the stupid dancing.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
All right, I'm gonna tell my side of the story, but it's not really like similar to yours because I'm in a different room.
What happened?
So basically, my partner and I won the entire game of the newspaper dance. We folded and folded, but you know how most girls would rather be carried by a guy stronger than them?
Yeah.
I got
Oh my
carried
God.
instead by a girl.
What?
Quite literally, by the way. I got.
Okay, let me ask you.
You sounded jealous here, Sui.
Who is it?
Very interested.
Wait, go on.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Sorry, go on.
Is the girl heavier than you? Not like if they're fat or anything. It's just that are they like
Are they denser?
heavier? Yeah, are they denser? Do they have more muscle?
I'm fucking
Just
50.
it's more volume in general.
I'm fucking 50
Mhm.
kilograms.
50
You or them?
them.
You're kind of the same.
Yes, but she's like way heavier than I am and stronger in a way. So I had to get carried. So I get to have a piggyback ride on the last fold.
Hey,
Yo.
you get.
Yo.
Funny enough, the thing I won is a wallet. It's a watermelon.
Okay, to be fair, if you tried carrying anything, you would fly.
No,
You would
if I
float.
try,
You'd break the laws of physics and start floating.
if I tried carrying anything, I would fold seven times.
Have you carried Jiro yet?
I would rather not.
But honestly, Zero carried you.
Jiro would definitely bench press me.
Zero would use you as a bench press.
Mark, remember that time in your... Remember that time Jiro bench press?
Wait.
Do you
Yes.
actually bench press you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I had a feeling he'd do that to anyone. Anyways. Except for maybe Brit. I don't know.
You did that to me and another friend of ours.
Shall we move on to the next topic?
I haven't said mine, but screw
Alright.
it.
I mean, you can say it.
I'm saying now. right?
Screw it. That's fine. So we're moving to the next topic. Anyways, how's
Now,
mine?
Alright, fucking coward.
And then he'll bring it up later. It's because you guys didn't let me finish.
You guys didn't let me finish.
He's about to gas
You guys won't even let me talk.
Let the record show that Dravenor himself wanted to skip this topic.
What topic?
The Christmas party one.
Oh no,
He
that's
didn't
fine.
Want, he didn't want
The
to talk
Christmas-
about that part.
I think I know what you mean. You could type it down so that they won't see it, but I think I know what you mean. Just type it down. But my Christmas party or Christmas party experience is pretty tame. I mean, I was a host, but it's not as hellish as Sui over here.
I see.
But who had to do literally everything. Now I didn't even have to do anything in preparation except for the actual hosting part.
Goddamn, bro.
All right.
Uh,
There is actually a subsection to this. I want you guys to tell your story of what happened after the party.
the after part. But the after party. I want to hear Sui's first because he was different. Because
Oh.
everyone else except Jiro, I guess. But then Jiro. Sui is the one. Sui is the only one, and Jiro that didn't go to the after party. So Sui, you can go ahead first.
Okay, after the party, so let's say it was dismissal time. I was gonna get picked up by my parents, right? Since
Yeah.
I carried speakers, microphone, I carried the equipment. I can't use normal transportation because it will cost.
It's speakers. You either gotta get a taxi for it, or as you said,
And,
get your.
and it's a big speaker. It's like half my size.
It's like those trolley speakers.
hmm So I was waiting outside. We finished outside the school. So we finished our party by 5 p.m. right? I got home by almost 6.
We went out by 5.
Yeah, we went out by 5.
We went out by 5, and then you had to wait a full hour to get to get picked
you
up.
You guys stayed until 35 or 35.
Was it 35 or I don't know, some
No,
like
35.
like 30 minutes.
You guys stayed at 35. And then I had to wait up until 6. And then after that, the moment I got into the cards, I fell asleep.
What?
Yeah, the moment I got picked up, I just fell asleep in the car. After that,
Falls asleep back home.
was asleep again.
Dude,
They called me. They called me for dinner. After dinner, I fell asleep.
oh my god.
Triple sleep.
Then after that, I drank some coffee, so I was able to stay up late, 10 p.m. up to 4 a.m. Then I fell asleep.
I fell asleep at 4.
But that's about it. And I
Lots
fell
of
asleep
sleeping.
a lot of times.
Lots of sleeping during the after party.
Actually,
And you
now-
mentioned to me this, but even before that, you slept like twice.
Yeah,
you woke
I
up,
did.
you woke up and you slept once, and I think after that you slept. I don't know, or was it just once?
Yeah. No, twice.
Oh my god.
The moment I got home to the city near my school, I
Oh.
just slept. I just slept, bro.
Ah,
I actually have a
I see.
very good story of what happened during the after party because Brad and Dravenor know this. So basically, after we
Is this-
hung out with Sui for a little bit, saying our last goodbyes for this year.
I
Yeah.
kidnapped him.
Well,
Just joking.
that, but actually no. This is what happened. We went to a 7-Eleven first, trying to find a way
Hey,
to
girl.
get to
Trying to find,
not really a taxi, but trying to find an actual way to get to Ayala. So we
trying
brainstormed
to
for a
find
little
a way.
bit.
Way to the store and
The mall.
mall.
Yes.
It took us about an hour.
Took us about an hour to get
You
a
guys were
freaking
waiting?
taxi. We were at a 7-Eleven because I had to charge. I was the only one with a way. I was the only one with a Grab. If people watching this know what that is, but basically it's an app that allows you to call for basically anything. If you want food, you can get a delivery service over to you. If you want a taxi called to your area, and you can have it. And so basically, I was the only one with the app. So I was the only one with the app, but then my phone is garbage and had no battery. So I had to charge there. And even when I was able to open it and call a taxi, there was still nothing that went to our area. I tried like I don't know how many times was it? Was it three? I think three times, and then all times failed. And then even and so we just decided and then we just decided there was three of us there was three of us, one of the guys isn't here, but there was three of us, and they were basically going out, and while I was booking for a taxi, they were outside 7-Eleven waiting for a taxi. It took you guys 2 tries, didn't it?
It took us like at least 3 times to get
Oh yeah,
one.
3.
Because
Yeah, it took you guys 3 times because the first one the guy was
simple.
the guy was offering it for an expensive price. I won't say, but yeah, the guy was nuts.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
charging per head.
charging.
The guy was charging per head when it shouldn't be like that. It's a freaking taxi, not a tricycle or something.
Exactly.
I feel like the second one we tried, but there was someone inside.
Yeah, and then the third one finally.
Finally, at
The
least.
third one even paid for cheaper
Exactly.
compared to one head for the first one.
Isn't like 200 per head? Was it?
I don't know, it's that much.
Why the hell is he charging 800 for us?
It took us an hour to finally get to the mall after
Yeah, I
lots of
think-
trouble. Lots of
I think it's
troubleshooting.
because I think the guy saw your students and stuff like that.
Yeah, tried taking advantage of us, thinking we're
Mhm.
ignorant.
I'm from ABM. I think I know.
That's
what,
what.
I think I know what he's doing. to
Senti
us.
over here knows that the guy is absolute BS.
Hello.
It's BS, absolute BS. Dude.
But yeah, we
Fucking
eventually got there. It was fun. It is what it was.
It was, but it wasn't fun after the mall.
Ah, yes. Going home from the mall was
This is Jiro's
another thing. Anyways, Jiro, what happened to you?
What happened to you?
Basically, I need to head out now because I need to work out.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna be shutting down the podcast right now. So if anybody wants to say their last,
I shut it down. I dare you.
Shut up.
Thank you guys for watching.
Shut
Hit
What's
the
the
like
password?
and subscribe button.
What's the account password?
I hope you
Tell me.
enjoy.
Dox it right now. What's the account password?
To my viewers and listeners, I love you all. I love all the 1 million people who listen to our podcast. And
To my.
I hope we get to talk to each other
There's-
and meet each other in real life. And
Oh, I
thank you.
wish I had 1 million viewers.
Alright. Thank you. I'm heading out now.
Alright.
Peace.
Bro.
To smoke some weed, okay?
Go on, eat some protein powder. Now, anyways, back to the dismissal. After the mall hangout, it was kind of stupid.
After the after party.
Yeah, it was.
After.
It made us suffer so hard.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle getting.
Did you guys go home separate ways?
No.
Well,
So actually no.
two
I say
of
no, I
us
say no.
did.
No, technically it's still no, because for the first part, for the initial trip,
Yeah.
we took a. Well, we took. Okay, so basically the way home, to explain, our way home was from the mall to one terminal, and then straight home, and then maybe a trike, and then maybe like a short trike after that second terminal, or after that second terminal.
Okay, I'll tell my part in this one. So basically, it was me and Bread that went on the same trike, and we had some complications in splitting up the money, considering the fact that I'm so poor. I only have 20 pesos in my pocket.
You had 20 pesos.
So
during that.
I lent him my 20 pesos left.
How? How the fuck did you have 20 pesos left during that time?
I wanted the backsilog.
You didn't take into account that you had to go home with money.
I'm hungry, alright?
Oh my god.
Obviously, when I went
Why
home,
did-
they had no food left for me, so I
Why
had to
did
take some.
Oh my
Why didn't you
god.
eat at your Christmas
You had
party?
to take things into your own hands.
Why didn't you eat at your Christmas
Yeah, you
party?
didn't eat during your Christmas party. I'm pretty sure you guys had food.
Yeah,
You definitely had food.
actually
You were bringing KFC.
yeah, I had a KFC and I left it on the table. I just didn't want to eat it.
Why? Dude, you freaking brought that! And you didn't even eat it!
I
Or you
fucking
know, you,
I
Oh,
don't
wait,
like.
an app crashed. I'll be back.
All right.
okay. You could have like ate some of our food.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
really?
they had their section had lots of food. For God's sakes, we were
I don't
leeching off
like. I
we're
don't like
leeching off of it.
carbonara.
There's other stuff. There's pancit, was it? I don't know.
Is the other one Big Mac?
Probably
Big Mac?
not.
Well, before I restart, I'm just gonna say they had carbonara, pizza, cake, also
Pizza.
chicks to go,
There's a
Nice.
lot.
also pancit, and they also had marshmallows, barbecue, and also isaw,
First question.
and they also had lasagna and baked mac, which is not the same as the carbonara.
One
There's
question.
a lot. They
though.
didn't even their section didn't even manage to eat at all.
I have
Yeah,
a,
I mean, I managed to eyeball everything there. They even had desserts.
I have a question.
But
When I got there, where were they?
they were there.
Bro, what?
They were still there. They were
Zenti,
Yo, what's up?
Zenti,
They were in the middle.
when I went there was still a lot of leftovers, and when I saw you, there was still a lot of food there.
Yeah, same.
Wanna know what I
Bro.
saw there?
What?
But
I
Zenti, when I
saw.
was with you, there was literally baked mac, cake,
The whole
and
table was still
desserts.
full.
Yeah.
Those were the only ones I see. I wanted
And
the.
when
I wanted
the
the
lunch
barbecue.
table was out, there was pizza. And if you're there since 2, you definitely saw the pizza, and also the chooks to go.
I can't really go there at 2 actually because
There was even if you weren't able to come there by 2, there was still a lot of food. I remember distinctly because you went there. I think roughly after they had their they had after they
We
started
ate at
after they
3.
started
3:30, right?
it was a bit after everyone was done eating. There was still lots of food there.
no, like I
There
only
and
saw.
people were even
I only saw the carbonara, baked mac, and cake. That's about it. And then, just,
you couldn't have gotten any of it.
well, first of all, was the baked mac made by you?
No, it was not. No, it wasn't.
Well, I'm
No,
not
I wasn't
eating it.
even. I'm not even in this section.
Look,
Yeah, we were in a different area.
look,
And
look.
also, if you're talking about Driving North's family recipe Big Mac,
We don't talk about that. We're getting out of hand.
what do you mean getting out of hand?
This is getting
Driving
out of
North's
topic.
secret recipe pasta is pretty good.
Dude, this is getting horribly out of topic.
All I'm gonna say it's better than what they had there. All right.
It is what it is.
I don't like the school's baked mac. I like the other one. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, anyways,
What were you gonna say, Brad?
who's gonna fix his app first because it crashed apparently.
Oh yeah,
I,
let's screw that
suppose
guy.
I suppose it's safe enough to move to a different topic.
I guess so.
Yeah. So
Might as well end this podcast. Yeah, anyways.
might as well. So how about the schoolworks we went through this year? Well, it's different actually. So yeah.
The schoolwork we went through this year. That is an interesting way. That is an interesting segue. Should I go first? Yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. Do it.
It is. I'm gonna be honest. It's not as bad as last year. Well, comparing, what's it called? Comparing the first half of the year versus this year's half. It's not as bad as last year. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's not that. Is it really not as bad as last
It's not.
year?
It's not had. Yeah, it's not as hard, I guess. Partly because last time I was soloing. I was alone in one section. Meanwhile, everyone else was collaborating. Everyone else in the group was collaborating in another section.
Well, I guess
So it was a
that-
bit depressing in my end.
Well, I guess that's reasonable. And why is it harder than this year. So
I
yeah.
guess yeah, that's also one part of it.
How about you, Sui? How was it? Like,
There
do
was a
you,
lot of group works, and I'm usually grouped the good boys and the smart people. So
Man, got carried.
I
Freaking
got
carried.
you're not even in the you're not in even in between them. You're just somewhere.
Man's
good, good, good. I'm like, let's say I'm the leader of them, right? And I'm gonna be like, okay, so for our agenda, then one of my classmates is, well, can I take this lead? Because I wanna, I wanna fix my regrets from last year, from my past mistakes, from my activities. There,
Let's see. That stupid motorcycle.
Mo.
Anyways, how about you, Brett? How was like the school year? The school works for this year. How were they?
Are you still gone?
A
Okay,
proper statement because I am not finished.
bro.
I would say the
What?
same because I actually am not finished with mine.
Oh
Actually,
my god.
Yes.
I
No,
would.
just the workload and just the workload activities in general.
Well, workload is alright. I'm just falling behind. I be honest, it's my own fault that I'm like this. So yeah.
Oh,
Actually, in all honesty, for me, I would say it's not really hard. It's just that I'm actually like not focusing enough.
Same.
Like, it's like
But I
juggling
can't say it's
seven
easy
balls.
either.
It's like
not easy because
yeah.
for you it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's because we can't multitask as much. Like, we cannot juggle as much balls as we want, and so in that conclusion, the only thing that makes it hard is the amount of tasks given to us. While it isn't hard, it's just not we're not able to balance it at all.
See?
Like, I had a couple more tasks that I need to finish. Like, how many were they? I only have like two left, and I didn't get to finish them yet because actually no, three.
And then you
There's
can finish
three.
it like during the break.
I can do them within the break, yes, but I can. It's just that I don't know, procrastination.
Don't, but you won't. It's just that knowing you won't.
Knowing me, I am a procrastinator.
Okay,
Excuse me.
To be fair, who does school activities during a break? Is
Most
okay. I mean, you can. It's just hard to do it because, for God's sake, it's called a break.
I know it's they're like your days for procrastination. So it's best that you just take that opportunity to just do nothing.
To do nothing, even when you're falling behind and your grades are at risk.
Well, my grades aren't really at risk. They're like their deadlines are like January
Mine are.
13. Mine
Oh
is like
God.
4 days due before I'm after 4 days. How do I say this? Okay, I'll just say it strictly. So
4 days. 4 days. 4 days after the 4 days after the break.
no, not really. So basically, the start of my classes is like January 9, and then my deadline is around like January 13. So like
So it is
four,
4 days. So it is 4 days after the break.
yeah, basically. I don't know. Didn't really have any like words to form with that shit. Yeah, I'm not that smart.
So you guys, okay, you guys were fairly similar, I guess.
I'm Bing chilling. No, anyways. now with that,
We can move on.
now that we have cleared up on how on our statuses with how school works have been going on, let's move on to the next topic. What are your guys' New Year's resolution?
What's that? Let's kidding. What's that? I don't. What's that? I don't have personal development. Just kidding.
Jesus.
How about you go first?
Oh boy. Let's see here.
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what's mine. It's the thing. You can go ahead first.
I know this is impossible for me, but
Is a
gain weight.
try. Gain weight. You can ask Jira about that.
I know, but thing is, I have something called fast metabolism.
You can ask Jira about that.
I'm gonna ask you about it. Yeah, why not?
You can ask Jira about that. So there's that, I
I
guess.
wanted to go bulking and go to the gym at one point. So
You don't really need to go to the gym. You could just do workout, but you could just do workouts at home.
I know, but they have proper equipment.
Eh, yeah, but I'm just saying it's optional.
Yeah, I mean, it's best that I do it at
Also,
home. It's free.
gym is expensive.
Exactly why I
We
said
w-
at home.
we went there once, and dude, the membership is memberships are so expensive.
Actually, now I remember, I have one friend that actually has a gym right next to his house, and I can go in there for free.
Ah, dang. You can, or he can.
Well, he can. I don't know if I don't know if I can.
I don't think.
He has like a built-in garage, so.
Ah,
But then there's gym equipment, so I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be free. So yeah.
say, do you have a New Year's resolution yet?
Um,
The hell? What'd you say? So can you repeat that? What's your New Year's resolution?
No, no, he doesn't. No, he's thinking. He's thinking.
Oh, he's
I have
thinking.
nothing.
Oh, he has nothing.
I don't know, man. Dude, it's too early. It's not even. It's not even Christmas. It's not even Christmas Eve.
It's not.
It's like a week.
It's not
like a week.
always early as long as it's.
Give me
December.
another week and I'll give you an answer.
don't even have. Don't even have podcast in the week.
We don't have a podcast for like next week. This is like the last podcast.
And
for
the
this-
next week, and for this year, yeah.
for this.
These are questions you're asking a little too early.
I know. Bad timing, right?
Not really bad timing, just a little too early. Just a little bit.
I guess.
Not that big of an issue.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's about
Unless
it.
this is all we're gonna talk about. Oh,
No, not really. This is not like the last topic I have. I have two more after this one.
nice. I see. All right.
So we have another topic. We actually discussed this in the GC because of one certain post. Not saying who made it, but this happened to be in someone's story on Facebook.
Seriously?
Yeah, but this is
Interesting.
regarding. This question is regarding the story made by a student from a different branch of our school that's complaining about something.
Which
So,
is
who had it hard, the student or the teacher?
who had it hard, the student or the teacher? I say the teacher.
I mean, I would say the teacher as well, basically.
I say the teacher.
So,
Because everything that everything that the everything the student is struggling through, this teacher has to as well, but worse, but
Yeah.
more than just that.
okay, so regarding that question, I actually can tell the story in a different sense here. So this said student is actually complaining about self-study and the amount of tasks given to them. And funny
Self
enough,
study.
yeah, basically. And basically, the student is having a hard time completing with these tasks, and therefore he decided to rant about it. Listen, I'm fine with the student ranting about it. I'm not fine with it publicly ranting about it.
Publicly ranting about it. Facebook. Facebook falling.
The thing is, he did not consider the fact that the teacher is gonna have a hard time checking their tasks because
Facebook opinions. Go on.
yeah, like let's say, while yes, the student is having a hard time finishing a task given by the teacher, but imagine this. If example, the teacher has about like 40 students and they have to give a certain task to each and every one of them.
They have to check it. The teacher has to check every single one, every single student's progress and like their if they need revisions and stuff.
So the audacity of that student, all right, let's just go with the gender. Himself rather. Um, he had the audacity to rant publicly about how he has it so hard compared to the teacher.
About how students have it so much harder than teachers.
And he did not even call out the specific branch of the school. He called out the entire
Like
the whole thing, the whole school itself, bro.
the premise itself. He decided to call it out instead of the branch itself. Like I would understand if like the teacher was lazy enough to like give out tasks, but
Just give a task, no explanation, just do it.
but then
No, that's rare. That's rare.
it's rare. But why in the hell would you call
But
out the
then, but
entire
then, but then he
branch?
called out the whole thing.
Well,
That's BS.
like don't get me wrong. Like every student has every right to rant about it, but like consider the perspectives of the ones.
But you can't just all you can't just all generalize it into one adjective. Rant.
Like okay, I for one am having a hard time with my own tasks. I get burnt out at times, but at one point I did realize that it's kind of like my fault for not really like doing them.
It don't come. It's your fault for comping for what's it called, comping them all up.
Yeah, like there's tons of tasks pending to be made, and right here, like here I am, I'm not really doing any of them, and then somehow I'm about to blame the entire branches.
Exactly. That's dumb. That's dumb.
Like, okay, fine, you are doing some of the work, yes, but like,
Everything that you do, the teacher has to hand out, has to prepare, and has to check what you did, compare that to what they did, and then they have to give you a grade relative to what they were given. Which I'll be honest, it's not.
like you're a
I'm. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. What's it called? I'm not gonna reveal the schools. But it kind of makes sense. But then this kind of makes sense. But most of the stuff that's given to teachers are very vague. They're just what they're the only thing they're told is, oh, this topic, this activity, go ahead, and the teachers have to somehow make sense of what that is, make a make a learner's guide, and then hand out the activities, explain it, and so on, grade it. They understand how hard that is.
well, yeah, I understand how hard the vagueness would undergo to a couple of students. Yeah, I mean, I was like that once because there's a certain teacher I had that did not further explain the activities. Henceforth, I become heavily confused of what I'm meant to do.
And
And
some are a bit lazy.
yeah,
Feedback.
but then in this sense itself, like you are the student and you're not the only student that's struggling with this. Like if you happen to be a teacher and you give out like 40 fucking tasks for the students to make, how hard would it be for you to check all 40 of them to make sure that all of them are right or wrong?
Yeah.
Basically. Anyways, are you
And they have to
thinking
do it, and they have to do it over and over again until they get it right, until they get an output.
fucking stupid?
So it's dumb. It's dumb not just because it's a rant, but because just the whole argument is dumb. The fact that he's blaming the entire system for it is dumb.
That's how it was since like the 90s or something.
Yeah,
You can't really
guess.
undergo like
I guess
changes.
if you have if you have something to claim about, if you have something to complain about the school system, when stop going to school. I guess it's
Like
the only.
if you're gonna have to complain about this, either you stop going to school or create another civil rights movement.
I guess.
Anyways, aren't you meant to go somewhere or something? Or like go and do something real quick. Anyways, I'm not gonna be the only one talking here, so Sui, what is your opinion about this one? No? Am I the only one left? Brad, what is your opinion about who had it harder? Uh, Brad, Sui, you guys still here? Hello? Oh boy. Am I in limbo now? Am I the only one left? I'm in limbo. Oh, mic issue. All right. Okay, I'm I'm reading the chat now. I just saw this. I just saw this. All right, shut up. Okay, so yeah. As I if how do I put this? So viewers or viewer rather, you're the only one I can see it. Yes. I'm reading their chats right now and they cannot talk apparently, so it's like it's understandable. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for one of them and then I guess we can wrap it up at the final question. Anyways, have this commercial break, some shit in that. Like, excuse me. Yes, I know, Dravenor, the stream is very disorganized. Well, that's the cursed cast for you. Oh man, this is not gonna end well. Let me see, let me see the last topic that I have to cover. Oh yeah, this one. How many hours have we been here? We're almost to 1 hour. We can end it at 1 hour if we answer this last question. So are you all ready for this last question? Or do we need some time to wait? Because I don't know how to entertain my own viewers.
Hello?
Hey, Brad, you're finally here.
Sorry, I had mic issues earlier.
That's alright. I have one last question here, and I'm just waiting for everyone here.
Oh, alright.
I don't know how to entertain the viewers, so kind of up to you.
Entertain viewers. Practically, you're gonna do a subtopic. That's about it.
Yeah, I could do a subtopic. So if you're basically a teacher, would you agree that you have it harder than the student?
Yeah.
Like, how so? How would you define that as harder than the student?
You have to. At first, you have to compare student with teacher with whatever they have to work with. Students, they work with what the teacher gives them, but the teacher has to make what to give them. Will either just not make or take reference from something else, but in the end, they still have to do the preparation. Students are mainly doing it so they could answer the questions, but the teachers have to make sure the students know the answer. So it's a whole process of what you're supposed to do in the situation, and what students are supposed to do is learn, and teachers are meant to teach students. And if you ask me, it's harder to teach someone than, for you to learn yourself. Because you're paying for the expense of learning.
Probably,
and of course, there's paperwork. So yeah.
Probably
More
what's
than a
worse
homework.
is your pay, your wages, I feel like.
Wait. Well, people do say that garbage men pays more than teachers.
That is actually quite true. I've seen that in a movie once.
Yeah, I've seen that in a short for a movie once, so it is one thing.
It's either a short or just a clip. I don't know which one.
Well, granted, in the end, if you think about it, you don't underhand other people's work in the end. If you have a hard time doing it, it may be considered a you problem, but it's still a problem in the end. And granted, everyone has their own set of difficulties and limitations. Just because some people can do it easy doesn't mean everyone have to do it easily. We all have our own, certain perspectives in life in this part.
I mean, exactly my point. Like, the teachers are like underpaid to the point that it makes their job seem like it's not worth it at all. But, in that case, the teacher would have it harder than any student imaginable.
Though it's still kind of a hassle in the end because The curriculum for schoolwork never really changed during the 19s-ish, but I don't know, I can't be precise with it, but what I'm aware of is the fact that the curriculum and standards for, learning, education and whatnot has never changed over the years. Yet we're constantly evolving. Yet we're still sticking with the same old traditions. There's nothing wrong with it, but
There is.
if you were, oh,
Everything is wrong with it.
The only thing that's wrong with it is the
But
people
go
that
on.
don't take that like don't adapt into it. Basically, that's what's wrong with it. It's the adaptation.
I mean,
No.
religion
Nope.
did bring. Oh, okay. Okay.
I would disagree with that. It's the school that has to adapt to the times, not us. We can't keep using the same system we've been using since 1800s.
Well, would you
Nah.
rather have fucking 72 bathrooms with different signs on them?
No, I would rather to have a modernized school system that is better fit for what's given now.
I mean, history class exists so we could learn what happened in the past. Technically,
Yeah, no, that's different.
Like, there are some cases that the old system works. There are also
Some cases.
Yeah, but there are also some cases that it doesn't work.
There are, but then for the most part, I would say it doesn't fit the times. Absolutely not.
All right, and okay, now let's add a subsection for this one. What would you want to change? Or what would you want to change during the curriculum?
About the curriculum?
Yeah, about the curriculum.
Let's see. Simply put, Europe. That's it.
Europe.
Ever seen Europe's school systems?
No, but
Or ever seen Europe's school? Europe's schools?
Never have seen it.
Well, basically put it to put it in a generalized. Their schoolwork are more focused on collaboration and working with others than individual grades and development. Not to say that they don't have development, that they don't have their own personal development, but they're more focused on the the collaboration with other students part.
I mean, we have that. We actually are.
We have that, but we're more focused on the grades anyway. We're still focused on we're still more focused on the grades than we are with collaboration.
It's just that we have a system that doesn't really often capture the students' excitement, rather. Henceforth, it kind of ruins the joy for collaborations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really be picky about it from what the teacher said.
That is true, actually. But...
We can't be picky because our government doesn't do anything about it.
You're not wrong. Well, that's what happens when you stick with the same true old methods from back then.
People make it a dogma that the only way is the old ways.
We gotta learn from the past to create a future. I guess that's a quote.
So
no, at this point, it's not really we have to learn from the past to create the future. It's more likely to learn from the past to just kill the future.
The past kill the future?
Or rather, adapt.
I mean, religious oppression exists.
Alright. So, my thoughts about the particular matter. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Alright.
What you got?
Alright, so...
Well, system stocks leaves. I'm just kidding. It's Jiro over here.
So, we're talking about teachers and students, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The real underpaid workers are the janitors. Come on.
Dude, good point.
Alright, what happened to Sui? What happened to Sui? Are you Jiro?
No.
That's like a certified Jiro answer right there.
Just a certified Jiro moment right here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, he was possessed.
Possessed by Jiro after the workout.
Bro, his handstand infected him.
So, I feel like the one that's very underpaid is the janitor. So
So your opinion doesn't matter.
I feel like that's what.
So
it
this whole
really is.
topic, this whole topic is this whole topic is out of the question.
Because janitors like they have to clean your shit in the toilet when like a lot of students take the piss and shit on their in the bathroom. So
Imagine take a
Oh,
shit in
no.
public.
Wait, I thought curse words were not allowed on YouTube.
No, we can cuss. No, don't
No,
worry.
no, curse words get you demonetized, but we don't care about monetization, don't we?
No, we don't. Fuck that. I'm getting an actual
so
job
much
in
you're
this
very
in this
famous.
fucking thing.
You're very famous.
Well, there
Yeah.
are certain things that I would avoid saying during the stream or in any video.
Of course, for the sake of not getting canceled, which is a different topic.
I'm allowed.
Tiny
like-
little. Just joking.
I will get demonetized for
Little-
like cussing so much. I don't fucking care about that. But saying some things like slurs maybe would
Ooh,
beg
you're
to differ.
scared of some words.
No,
I
no,
see.
no, no, no.
Let me
What do you
show you
know?
some proof. Then I got the buck. Is it okay?
Alright,
I got the balls of a
the slurs are out of the topic here. Yeah, they're basically.
What's your
not on the-
favorite slur?
the slurs are out of this world.
God.
But yeah. anyway,
Anyways, we're sticking out of the topic category list, my guy.
we can go for the last one, and then we're done for today. Or this year.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Janitors.
This whole thing is scuffed. It's so scuffed anyway.
This it is the CursedCast for a reason.
Yeah, to be fair, a bit too cursed. I would argue
Not
for
too-
for a standard first cast stream.
I don't know, man. We were pretty passive today.
This is kind of passive. Like, you haven't. You were not there for the last part of the last podcast.
I guess.
We had
Unfortunate.
we had some cursed shit to discuss there, and
Oh, God.
we had a full like 30-minute talking about what can go right into your dick hole.
Oh my god.
Bro, the tender juicy hot dog.
I have to watch that. I haven't watched it.
You can
so
watch it. You can watch the very end. It's where Frenchie
We
wins.
can watch it after.
Yeah, we need. All right, so last
Stream reaction.
topic.
Last topic we'll be having for the year.
For the year, yeah, this is the last topic. Is everybody ready to leave the next school year, or for the school year
no.
next year?
Actually speaking, no.
No.
Yeah, me neither. I'll be honest. Like, this is like probably call me cheesy, or rather like call me a bitch for saying this, but I've had some good memories during that school time. Like anything that put me through that school year, I wouldn't have met any of you guys. Now call me a bitch on that one.
Okay, yeah, I'll let Brad go first.
I don't think I should go first on this part. I'm still recollecting my thoughts.
I think you should.
I'm recollecting my thoughts.
I said you should.
I'm not ready. Not ready.
Brad, it's not a request.
Okay, what's his name?
Sue.
Who is this guy? Who's this last guy we're with? I don't know, he's
Sui.
random.
Sui.
Anyways, Sui. What about you? What about you?
I'm still thinking.
Driving I forgot Sui, bro.
Draven, fucking
Damn.
Draven, you better fucking say your ideas for that boy.
What about you? Are you ready? Are you ready to leave this year
Are you asking me?
behind?
Are you asking me because I've answered this already? I said no, I'm not, because even though like school is like such a hellhole for me, I fucking found some demons I can hang out in there.
It's similar. It's no, it's not. It's familiar.
Like,
Is what you're trying to say?
no, it's not really like what I'm trying to say. It's what I'm trying to say is that I grew up like having friends that are lasting this long, and I'll be honest with you, I would rather like stay in school just so I can like hang out more.
It's like leaving your comfort zone.
Yeah, this is like my comfort zone.
I
Nobody's
see.
ready on the first try.
I guess.
Yeah. Early
know,
first times.
the chicks need to leave their nest.
You make it sound like this is your final words or something.
Falls off the tree. Sometimes the chick has to leave the tree. But then also sometimes you also have to leave behind everything.
Fucking hell. that moment got totally ruined.
Anyways, I see what Jimmy.
everyone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's kind of sad.
Who
Yeah.
is
It'll
next?
be even more sad if he leaves everything behind.
Jay,
So,
what are your thoughts? What about you?
tell your thoughts right now, dude.
Thoughts right now?
Are you
Yes.
like ready to leave the school next year?
Definitely not.
You didn't have
No,
prom night yet.
no, I'm not people.
Oh, no.
No, no,
Okay, I would
no.
say that I want to repeat. It's
Don't.
just that I don't want to leave.
Don't.
I don't want to leave.
Don't. Do not.
I do not want to repeat. I just don't want to leave. That's it.
I mean, a lot of people, there's people that always go further. I mean, they want to work faster, get a job faster.
Well, that's
I don't know, man. Don't take life for granted. Enjoy what you can right now and don't rush it. Life can really hit you faster the more you go at it faster, honestly.
Bread 2022.
It's
Quotes
It's-
right now.
it's the feelings you have, honestly.
Who's-
Some people can't let go of the memories. Some people just want to go by faster.
People want it all, but I
No.
don't.
Copyright! Oh no!
We're gonna get copyrighted. We can actually
What the fuck up?
stop. We're
He's
getting
trying-
copyrighted.
Yes, Suis is trying to lighten the mood, but we're here like, no copyright!
Killed, dude.
Sui, I
You
did
almost
say-
risked his channel, Sui.
there are no slurs allowed nor copywritten songs.
No songs in general.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get we can get copyrighted for that.
Actually,
How?
I actually did get copyrighted from singing Go the Distance by fucking Harry.
Don't mention it. They'll notice that. They'll spite you again.
You can't mention the song.
No,
Whatever.
I will fight.
No.
Cancel the stream now!
What are your thoughts? Okay.
I will. My
Like your,
way.
your thoughts.
Stop. Will you please stop?
So we're not fucking find you.
You know where I live, so.
No,
So,
Hey, it's about your thoughts.
your thoughts about leaving next school next year.
I don't want to leave school.
So
You're gonna stay in the bathroom haunting people.
can we just boil it
The
down?
ghost.
Let's
The
just
go-
boil it down that
the
everyone
ghost.
does not want to leave school.
Yeah.
Bathroom ghost. You're gonna be toilet bound, Sui-kun.
Yeah, toilet Bansu-kun.
You're like that one ghost from Harry Potter. Instead, it's a guy.
Just see, you're gonna be seriously.
You're gonna haunt the women's bathroom from now
Seriously.
on.
No, I'm very
You're-
serious.
In our school, I won't mention. You'll be the popular ghost that everyone talks about in the bathroom stalls.
He's going ghost. He's going ghost.
I'm about to call Sui from the bathroom mirror. Asking
He's going ghost.
Bloody Sui, bloody Sui, bloody Sui.
instead of just
What's
actually
up?
instead of actually just taunting me, he just talks casually.
You turn to suicide.
Hey, what's up?
Everyone,
Real
like, everyone's like so scared of going into the bathroom, and then there's just us.
Oh hi. It's sweet.
Hey, Sui.
Hey, what's up?
POV, freaking Sui has the ability to possess anyone who looks at the mirror.
Looks at me.
Yo, what's up?
And that's an actual good topic for next year.
That is-
Superpowers.
Oh,
Hypothetically.
yeah?
I'm gonna add that.
There it goes.
Hold on, let me
That is a good idea.
let me make a list right now, boy.
I'm actually writing it down.
Well, I'm gonna write it down right now. I'm preparing that for next year.
Thing.
I'm gonna make another podcast on January.
See you
Yes.
there.
my favorite superpower is the ability to shit big.
Shit. Big. Just crap big. That's it.
That's it.
God,
Bro,
good luck on that.
My ability is to control my hemorrhoids.
special ability.
Anyways, I think we've hit our mark.
Yes,
This is an hour and 9 minutes. If you
that's about it.
All right, so this is the last podcast of 2022. I'm happy that this is what we did for the entire year.
With this podcast.
Let this podcast end now. Anyone else got to say before we leave?
The like and subscribe button. Anyways, okay, please do.
Bro,
Please do.
please like and subscribe. Well,
Please do
yeah,
hit. Please do
honestly.
hit. Please do hit the like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this podcast, if you didn't,
If you
I don't know.
If you didn't, fuck
Send-
off.
Please,
No.
send
If you
send it
did
over
it,
to
well, goddamn.
send it over to
please
Twitter.
subscribe. Please
Instagram,
subscribe
Twitter,
to
something. I don't know.
If you
Don't
hate,
care.
please
Just
if you
subscribe
feel
to
like this
each and
podcast is fucking
everyone's
yes, okay.
OnlyFans.
If you,
Oh, curse the Zell.
if you feel like this podcast is too offensive for you, share it on Twitter. We're gonna get
Please
canceled,
do.
but that's also our milestone because
that
we're
is
gonna get
that
famous.
is our goal.
Yes, please support our Patreon, our OnlyFans,
I don't know. I don't
and
have any of them.
hope you enjoy.
I have a
Support
feeling.
Markiplier's only.
I have a feeling that no one's gonna like our OnlyFans, considering that our
Just
fucking
need
bodies are
feet, bro.
built like shit.
They haven't seen it. Because that's because they haven't seen
About to post my fucking left toe.
Bro,
it.
You just need feet, bro.
No, anyways, thank you guys so much for listening in our podcast. Thank you so
we
much for
hope to keep.
sticking
We hope.
for this year. And what is your? What are you gonna say?
We hope to. We hope you. We hope you like. We hope you hope. We hope you keep liking this podcast because this will continue on for the next year, and however long we choose to do this. Anyways, go ahead. Take it. Take the floor.
All right, I'm taking it. So yeah, our podcast is actually available on Spotify. If you check the description of. Anyways, if you, sorry.
bro started at the end there.
Sorry. Anyways,
we gotta do a take two. Everyone start back from the first minute.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
God. Anyways, so the podcast is available on Spotify. If you check the description of this podcast on YouTube, you will be directed over there. Also download the podcast if you feel like it, but I feel like your mom or dad would not like our podcast, so I suggest you don't. Just listen.
Please don't.
Just listen to it.
I
That's
don't
it.
know. Maybe your mom would like.
Dude.
But anyways, thank you guys. See you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
ending
and
the
goodbye.
stream in 3,